What's good, Chaotic Nation? It's your boy Chaos here, coach of the Detroit Red Wings, commissioner of the Premier Draft League, or PDL. Bringing you an update video about our beloved Draft League series. There's really no good way to say this. There's really no good way to do this. I'm not scripting this video. I'm not going to. Like, there's no reason to. There's no reason for me to get what I want to say. I'll say what I want to. But for all points and purposes, I need to make a statement. PDL is officially disbanded. Yeah, that kind of stung a little bit. Yeah. So what has brought about this change to the league? Things looked like they were going well on my end anyway, but I mean some ends. But the thing is, the league has not received very much in activity or investment with the people who are battling the league. The coaches have not put a whole lot of investment, and that goes. It's not to blame one specific person. Let that be clear. No one person is at fault for this league disbanding. It is everybody who's in the league, everybody who was in the league at one point or another this season is part of the problem, and that includes myself. I feel like I have failed as commissioner to emphasize the importance of this league, as well as I have failed in getting people who actually want to participate in the league. We have had so many missed battles. We have had so many people drop out, whether it's during the draft, during week matches. We have people dropped out because of rulings on matches. And look, guys, like, I think I make the rules clear. I think I've made the rules clear. Apparently, I have not. And so, if we do this again, I will take a look at those. I will make them absolutely pristine clear. It might be a dissertation you have to read, but they will be clear. They will state everything, and we will follow those to a T. But apparently, they weren't clear, and I guess that's my fault. So, but coaches have not been participating. It doesn't seem like there's much hype around it besides maybe the matches and coming in and watching the content. I've seen great reviews on my channel, and I appreciate all of you who loved the PDL and loved everything we did. But season 4 is canceled. The season never happened. None of the stats or anything go towards my statistics. Are going to be put in my statistics. My Excel sheet that I have, none of them are going to count towards the champion. I'm still going to retain the championship, but I'm not going to be the champion of season 4. It's not going to happen. So it's just really hard. Like, it feels like I'm ripping off a band-aid. It feels like I'm ripping off like 20 band-aids at the same time. It's just sad. My hope is that in the future, if the season does come back, if PDL does come back, that we would have it more organized, more hyped, definitely more invested in than this past season has been. It's been too problematic, and you know, the commissioner, myself, and our council member Tui have decided that it's for the best and for the purpose that since we've lost about half of the teams competing in the season, it's best if we just cancel the season. I would love to keep going, but the amount of times that we've had to change the brackets, we've had to change the tiers, we've had to change the draft, where people are, the divisions, the battles, like, it has been insane. And I'm honestly just at the point where the two of us can't do it anymore. Myself mostly cannot do it anymore. You guys don't know, I really care about this. This is something, like, this is one of the first things I did with my channel. The first things I did on YouTube is just, like, I'm like, I want to do competitive. And so I learned. And I made this league from fletchling tube. And it's branched off. It's been increasing and increasing. And the thing is, I think I set myself up for failure. And I put too much hope into it this season. So I'm like, we have 12 teams. It's going to be a great season. We're going to have a great time. And then we're down to 7 now. It's about half. It's not quite, but it's about half. Okay. And I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in myself. I'm disappointed in the coaches that didn't put the effort in. I'm disappointed in the people who left the league for whatever reason. But it's time to move on, and I know that. So I'm gonna cut my ties here and move on. All rights and purposes for the PDL is gonna still be me. I'm still gonna be doing all that stuff in the future. If I decide to do the league again, I said that many times throughout this video. As of right now, the PDL is officially disbanded completely. There will be no more seasons as of this moment until I decide to reinstate it. I'm gonna gauge the interest coming up in when the next season would pop around. So about about September time. I'm gonna see if the interest is there. If so, we will begin season 4 again. But if not, we'll just put it off again. And I might honestly move the time to like summer or something. I'll see. But it's time for me to move on. And I honestly think that as much as I love this what I've created, as much as I love what I've been doing with PDL, I think it's time for me to move on past it. I'm not really growing as a battler in this league. I have grown some. I've learned different strategies and things, and I appreciate every single one of you who've taught me something about battling during this time. But it's time for me to move on to the next level. This is an amateur league, 100%, and there are other amateur leagues, but they have like higher ranking people in it, like people who have done this for a long time. And so, not to sound like I'm better than everyone, because I'm not. I've been beaten. I'm not undefeated. Like, I never claimed to be undefeated. I mean, I lost to Tui in season 1, so like obviously I was bad, but I want to grow in my competitiveness. I want to branch out. I want to reach new heights. I want to try different things. I want to try maybe VGC. I might want to try some doubles tournament styles. I want to try doing Sword and Shield meta. I want to try doing Let's Go meta. I want to try all the new metas that are coming out. And yeah, it feels like this is a fun thing to do. And it is supposed to be fun. That's what it's for. But you got to take it somewhat seriously. And that's just not happening. So, as I said, the PDL is going to be canceled. Season 4 is over. I'm sorry, you guys, if you wanted to see more battles and stuff. If you want to see more stuff from me on battles and stuff, I have a Showdown live series going up on Invisible Corporations. There's a link in the description down below. Or you could go check out my Twitter and see when I'm going live on Twitch. Both of those down in the description below. So check that out. I'm going to be doing some more competitive, working on Gen 8 stuff. Prepping and vamping up for some draft leagues that are coming up at the beginning of the year. And so hopefully I'm ready to do that. I'm going to apply for a few, see what happens, and draft league content's still going to be around. The Detroit Red Wingles are not finished. So get some hype for that. But as for me right now, it's time to close this chapter. Will I open it ever again? Maybe in the future. But I got to have the interest. And the thing is, it's just not right there. It's not there right now. And for those of you coaches and competitors who have been in the PDL before, who have been diligent, who've done your work, who've battled when you're supposed to, who've updated your sheets when you're supposed to do, because I freaking hate that. That's the one pet peeve I have, is no one updates sheets. It bugs me. But I thank you guys for competing. I thank all of the competitors for competing. Thank you guys for making me better and making the PDL exist in general. Because honestly, if it was just me and Tui running the thing, or back when we started when it was me, just Tui, Tekkit, and Brief, like, the league wouldn't have happened. So I'm gonna push more and more, try to get more competitive things going with the channel, with my structure, try to get interest back, and if we do get that point, PDL will return. But as for now, as I've said before, it's disbanded. I'm done. It's kaput. I'm gonna try other leagues. I'm gonna try doing leagues I'm not in, so that I'm not running, because running a league's fun, playing a league's fun, running a league's good until everything goes wrong, and then it sucks. Everything's just gone wrong. It's time to wash your hands, start over. That's it. That's all it is. And again, I don't want to I'm not blaming anybody. I'm not blaming any of the coaches who have left this season. It's everybody's fault. It's everybody's fault. So probably mostly mine, honestly. Probably mostly mine. I did a really bad job of explaining things this year. I kind of went in with a one-track mind. I'm like, yo, I'm busy. I can't really. We're all busy. It's a busy time of year. It's December. It's busy, but I just don't know. It's time to move on. That's all I can say. It's really all it is. It's time to move on. and it'll come back. I'm firm that it might come back in the future. Again, it depends on the gauging of if people want to do it or not. So, keep bugging me about it in the chats. Keep posting it in my comment section when I still have it. Well, when it's still here. While it's still here on YouTube. Feel free to add me on Twitter with it. Feel free to talk about it in the Discord server. I'm invested in competitive. I'm invested in doing Draft League. And, hopefully it works out that I can do one in the future. I can start one up again. But as for me, I'm going to move on to other ones and try to branch out a little bit and focus on more of being a competitor than running a league. So that's what I'm going to be doing. That's what the Detroit Red Wings are going to do. We're going to regroup. We're going to come back, and we're going to be better than ever. So bet on that. Bet on your boy. Bet on the Detroit Red Wings for coming back. And bet on my sanity, which somehow works still. And hopefully we get some W's in other leagues sometimes. Hopefully we get some education and knowledge. And hopefully the PDL comes back at some point, because I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed everything. Thank you all for being a part of the PDL. Thank you all for supporting the stream and supporting the dream of wanting to run a draft league with some of my friends. So I appreciate you guys all. Thank you so much. But that's all I got for this. So if you're excited about seeing the PDL return, if you want to leave a like for a rip, one like equals one rip, feel free to do that too. Also subscribe to the channel, because you're going to see more content coming out from me about Pokemon, about competitive in the future. So definitely check it out. And I hope to be announcing some new things coming up shortly. So make sure you're following everything in the description down below. Check it all out. And I'll see you guys then. So that's all I have for me today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you understand. And feel free to let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you. But that's all I got for you today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And until next time, my name is Chaos, coach of the Detroit Red Wings. Signing off. Stay safe, and as always, burn it up.